Hello, 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 people of YouTube. Welcome to another episode of What the Football. And in today's episode, we'll talk about the fast approaching Euros. But first, uh, we have our co-host and the very great, amazing, All India rank number one, Divyaj Shori.
जेई मेंस रैंक नहीं बतांदी
मेरे मार्क्स थे उतने ठीक है Anyhow, before we dive into the Euros, a quick notice around what has happened in world football. Of course, I said that Conte might join, and that has not happened because I said it. And who has joined Real Madrid? Would you like to tell us, sir?
Yeah, definitely Carlo Ancelotti joined Madrid. No
Yeah.
one, it was a very unexpected move. No one was thinking that he would literally leave Everton and then join Madrid, but it is what it is. And Real Madrid really enjoyed its spell 13 to 15 season when he has won a Champions League, the most special one to be honest for Real Madrid's history. That Ramos header. And yeah, I mean, like, he is definitely a good coach, but the only question is that whether he still left something in it, like whether he still have that thing in him that he can literally manage a top club like Real. I mean, like Everton and Real, there is like a major difference between these two clubs. And if you're gonna think about Real, there is a lot of thing happening. Probably Ramos leaving, probably Varane leaving. So yeah, no strikers again. Yeah, I mean, like, that's quite a good season to look out for Real Madrid.
Yeah, but I think it is somewhat of a sensible managerial appointment if you're going to look out for a squad who has to be revamped now with, like you said, either one of Ramos or Varane leaving. So yeah, I think it's going to be interesting times for Madrid and its fans. Anyhow, moving on to the subjects at hand, because quick disclaimer, of course, about the transfers. If you don't know it yet, Gini Wijnaldum, Sergio Aguero, and Eric Garcia have joined Barcelona for free. Uh,
Yeah.
they don't have any money, so free. Trent
Yeah, and
Alexander-Arnold has made the England squad after speculations that he will not be making the England squad. England have gone on to the Euros now with four right backs. Amazing.
yeah, I mean, like, we definitely have to put on another episode in which we are just analyzing the squad's depth. I mean, like, you can literally look at France, Portugal, and they can literally play a B team, and then
Yeah.
they will be better than many teams.
Hmm.
Will do.
But I don't think Portugal will win though.
No, 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 no chance. No chance.
Yeah, never happen. Anyhow, moving forward, today's episode is all about the Euros. Euros, they are in 2021. We are in 2021, but of course the banner says 2020, and most probably the trophy will also say 2020. So, time machine people work that out. Anyhow, Euro 2021, Euro 2020 rather, will be having 24 teams like the previous edition, with two new contenders this time, two debutants rather, I should say, Finland and North Macedonia. Others have been here before, been here, done that, and of course, there's a lot to talk about in a summer full of amazing, amazing matches. Hopefully, right?
Yeah, definitely. The groups are quite interesting, especially Group F, where like it's definitely the group of death, and one major team is gonna not gonna make up to the knockout stages. But yeah, I will discuss group by group. That's our plan. We have to make
Yeah,
videos.
yeah. Content is king.
Content
Anyhow,
is king.
so today we're talking about Group A. In Group A, we have the likes of Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, and Wales. What can you tell us about Italy,
Yeah, definitely for the common people and who just know football. with El Clasico, Euro, and World Cup. Definitely, Italy are the favorites for them. And if you're gonna see, yeah, Italy are the better side amongst the four. Like, if you're gonna look at their qualification stats, they have literally scored 37 goals while conceded just four. Definitely, let's look out the key players in Italy. Their backline are awesome, like Donnarumma in the goal, and probably the best defenders from Serie A are in Italy, Italian side. So yeah, they don't have any problem with the backline. They never had. So yeah, in the midfield, Bernardeschi is there. He has literally evolved with Juventus. So yeah, they definitely have Immobile in the striker position. So yeah, they quite have a well balanced team. And now a player to look out for, uh, Nicolo Barella. People don't know about him, but he is literally the amongst the best box to box player. His progressive passes and through balls are quite amazing this season. His stats are over the charts. So yeah, we definitely have to look out for this player. And now let's go to the players who missed out this team or this squad. Moise Kean, Zanilio, Tonali, Calabria. These are quite interesting names to who have missed the squad. But yeah, in all, Italy is a well balanced team. But yeah, they can literally finish third, I guess, if things didn't went their way. So, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, so yeah, it is an interesting choice by not choosing Calabria because it looks like Roberto Mancini has gone for a little more experience with Alessandro Florenzi at right back, who should be starting more often. They also have Bastoni, who's been a talisman at three at the back at Inter Milan. Of course, you spoke about Nicolo Barella, and yeah, I think if things go south, this is actually a tough group. I think because of the after the group of death, this might actually be a group that springs surprises.
What are your
And,
thoughts on Turkey?
yes, Turkey are my bogey team. I looked at their squad and I could not believe the amount of talent they have in their squad this time around. Of course, everybody knows कि Lille won the league on pumping the oil pumpers PSG out, and I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But I mean, if you look at their statistics, even recently they beat Netherlands 4-2, which was very surprising to people. It wasn't surprising to me. If you look at their squad depth, it is amazing. They have Burak Yilmaz, who was scoring from left foot, right foot, outside the box, free kicks, set pieces, of everything. Another real prodigy in Yusuf Yazici. He's a very smooth, silky little playmaker. He likes his through balls easy, and the way he's played this season with Lille, of course, tells you a lot about him. He's young and he's working. Hakan Çalhanoğlu might be one of the most underrated creators in Europe right now. He single-handedly he was one of the drawing forces why AC Milan were at the top of the table uh, till Christmas period, I believe. And
Yeah, yeah, around that period.
yeah, and if you look at their squad, they have some good midfielders in Ozan Tufan, who had a good campaign with Fenerbahce, and of course the big-headed warrior Cagliari Soyuncu from Leicester, who just looks like a dynamite at the back. That man can literally hit somebody in the head and burst his. So, and like they have the potential of keeping the best defenses out. If you look at one of the previous matches in World Cup qualifiers, they had they won 3-0 against a Norway, which had Martin Odegaard and Erling Braut Haaland starting. Agreeable and understandable that you cannot expect Haaland to just score on his own, but unfortunately, that's what Haaland has done. So you can see they can if they want if they play at their level best. I think they should be able to make it past the group stages.
Yeah, that's quite an interesting prediction to make.
Yeah, and yeah, they might also win.
Okay, so just a
uh,
plug-in, we are gonna the last. So there is gonna be a series in which we're gonna discuss all the groups, and then there will be a Euro predictor. So we'll see how far Turkey will go. According to Emmer, they're gonna win Euro. We'll see.
Anyhow,
Okay.
the rest of two teams are Switzerland and Wales. So please tell us why and why Wales will not qualify.
Yeah, I mean, like we know there's something going on with Giggs. There's a reason why he's removed from his
Yeah,
managerial position. Let's not talk about it. Let's make another video along with Benzema. I mean, like they also.
God. Anyhow,
Anyhow. So yeah, Robert Page is the caretaking coach. So yeah, he has just managed just 2 games for Wales. So there's a quite a speculation whether he's gonna able to manage the job with that squad or. So yeah, Wales doesn't have much of a chances to qualify. I mean, like their star player always been Gareth Bale, and we all know the definitely Gareth Bale is not gonna do anything. He's just gonna come back to Madrid and then just play golf, take his salary. So anyway, let's moving on with Gale. Oh, sorry, not Gale, Bale. So yeah, the key players in the Wales side would be Ampadu, Harry Wilson, Joe Rodon, and Dane James. These are the players we have to look out for. Now there are some key players who missed. Aaron Ramsey, he pulled himself out of the squad due to his reasons. David Brooks was injured, so David Brooks was a key player, but now he's not anymore in the squad. So I believe definitely you can see in the screen. That's my prediction for the group. There is gonna be a slight change between Turkey and New Zealand, but oh, New Zealand, man. New Zealand England test. Okay, Switzerland. So yeah, Italy and yeah, I believe that that's how Group A gonna look. Italy, then maybe Turkey, maybe Switzerland, but yeah, definitely Wales gonna finish last. So now let's talk about the last team. What about Switzerland? Just tell
yeah.
us.
I mean, Switzerland is a country. To be fair, they're actually pretty rich in footballing talent. I think they have the likes of Jan Sommer, who is a mainstay at Borussia Mönchengladbach. He's been a mainstay at Borussia Mönchengladbach for a while now, and he's a pretty reliable goalkeeper. The thing about Switzerland is that they make out of the group, but since the past three tournaments, they are yet to win a knockout match. So it is sort of a looming danger for them that they've never won a knockout match in the previous 3 games. Apart from that, they have a decent squad. Brie Lembolo has had a renaissance under Marco Rose when he left from Schalke to Borussia Mönchengladbach. Again, another Mönchengladbach player. There's Gregor Kobel, another goalkeeper. He probably will not start, but Borussia Dortmund has bought him in him to be his for him to be their first number one goalkeeper. He's also got the place instead of Roman Borki in the Swiss squad. Remo Freuler, any Atlanta boy, I just am in love with the Atlanta squad. So Remo Freuler, also a great player. Granit Xhaka has his days. When he plays on top of his game, he can be a nuisance for any team. But when he has his worst days, he's probably sent off. Uh, and there's always going to be Shaqiri. Zidane Shaqiri reminds me of that overhead goal he scored in the previous tournament against Belgium. Came out of
Yeah, but
nowhere.
yeah, but you have to like take this in consideration that he hasn't played much this year. Like even in
Yeah,
Liverpool, he hasn't got much of a play time.
yeah,
So
but I think even before in the last tournament when he was coming from Stoke, he did not have a great season. So I
yeah,
don't think that affects him when he comes to the Swiss squad that much. And we've seen over the past years when he shifted from Bayern to Inter Milan or from Inter Milan to Stoke. I don't know how that happened, but when he did that, his creative numbers. did drop a little bit, but he maintained his creative class at the international level, and he's just a classy player, I believe, and like he has this knack of finding the correct passes, and he has those massive calves for him to shoot out of nowhere. He shoots brilliantly. Uh, a few plays. Again, their defense is really solid in Nico Elvedi, who had a good season. Again, another Borussia Mönchengladbach player, and with Wolfsburg right back, I believe. Yeah, right back Kevin Mbabu. He had a good season. Kevin Mbabu is he probably would have gotten a lot more time to play if he had not gotten injured, and Baka Baka started to play instead of him and showed real tenacity while playing. So yeah, but Mbabu is one of the players who I think were pretty good for Wolfsburg in a season where Wolfsburg have had a good season. So yeah, Swiss squad is decent. Will they make it out? I think it's a real touch and go between them and Turkey. It's like I think whoever wins against each other will probably go through.
Yeah. Okay, so what are your predictions for this group? What will be standings according to you?
I think it's Turkey, 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 Turkey. No, so I believe in the I believe in the Azzurri. I believe in the Azzurri side is going to top it off. I believe their squad depth is good, and Chiellini, Bonucci will show their experience this time round. They're not going to just go off from the group stages. They, of course, Italy missed out on major tournaments for the past two tournaments now, and they are out back looking for blood. And Italy should win the group with Turkey coming in second, Switzerland third, and Wales fourth.
Okay, so we are just, so I guess we are just saying the same thing. We are just supporting Turkey. Go Turkey.
Yep,
Let's just buy
let's
a
go.
jersey.
Uh, after 1,000 subscribers.
वो तो गिव अवे होगा ना फिर